Today, we're gonna review. What are we gonna review?
And the winner is... It's La La Land!
La La Land! La La Land! It's so good! It's so good! Oh, but no! You didn't win! You lost! You didn't win! You didn't win! You didn't win! Moonlight won. Moonlight won, I'm sorry. There's a fuck up.
Oh, I guess that's alright then.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's alright.
Fine. It's fine. Congratulations.
Congratulations. So well done, Moonlight. Yeah, so I'm
Great
happy
film.
for you. It's well deserved. Yes.
It's a great film, yeah.
It was
Deserved winner.
Well, that's
Should have did. I think the whole fucking thing is fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. This is I don't understand why it's just kind of like been accepted that this is fine. Finally, the Academy has begun to acknowledge, but they don't. But this is what gets me. It's like we'll acknowledge it, all right. Let's give this black director and these black actors a bit of acknowledgement. Let's give them a big acknowledgement. But first, let's just remind everyone what was also there that could have won it. Let's just remind everyone. I know, like, you're going to start going, yeah, that's conspiracy.
That's rubbish.
I know. But why with this specific film, with how important it is, and the message it's trying to say, and yet its acknowledgement is still tainted. It's still tainted. And all right, let's.
It could be an easy mistake.
I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to. Exactly. Yeah. It's the fact that people didn't give enough of a shit to take care. That's my point. If it's not a fucking conspiracy, it's fucking lack of due diligence by a number of people to make sure that this fucking film, this
because
film,
it was black. Because it was black.
No, Jared. Oh my God.
Sloppy.
Oh, there you go.
So
Anything that anyone has anything to fucking say that has to defend the right of this fucking film, and it's all of a sudden you're a fucking conspiracy theorist. No. Let's just be fucking honest. When someone fucks up like that, they should get fucking fired.
They did. They got fired. They got fired. The two people that were responsible are fired.
It just feels really fucking cheap. So like whenever whenever anyone looks back at what this film has achieved, this milestone that is taken for a film directed by a black director, starring pretty much an entirely black cast, wins Best Picture, and what it's going to be remembered by. For as long as everyone, the first thing that's going to pop in people's head, do you remember when it was funny, like everyone thought La La Land had won it?
It's now become a much bigger win. A much bigger win. It's much more spoken about than it ever would be. I think more people will see the film now because of it. Because they'll be like, it wasn't just like that won Best Picture. It was like, did you hear the controversy?
Exactly, that's bullshit. You watch the film based on its own fucking merit. Don't watch it because some stupid fucker in the Oscars. That's stupid. That is actually stupid. Overall, the movie was filmmaking poetry for me. Yeah. It was fucking beautiful. I loved the energy surrounding it. I loved the way the shots were set up. The performances.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
So good. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, really.
But not just that, but the story had so much fucking heart, and it was something that obviously like is different and unique. Portrays one character over three generations who, not just the main character, but like other characters involved. I felt like the continuity throughout it was absolutely brilliant. Is it better than La La Land? They're two completely different films.
Yeah, it's quite hard to compare.
There's no point sitting there and trying to compare the two. But what I will say is this film had a lot more in terms of originality.
Yes.
And the story itself, like you felt more for the character. You felt more for his struggles, or not just for one character, but for the characters involved. You felt for their struggles. La La Land's technically brilliant, and I love it. I love it to bits. But yeah, to me, Moonlight was a better film overall.
Yeah. It was a more Oscar-y film. I think it would if La La Land had have won, that would have been more like a surprise win. Whereas this was more a typical kind of Oscar movie, which is a good thing. And I think I definitely would have, if I was in charge, I would have definitely chosen Moonlight instead. And I agree with everything you've said. It's the importance of it. This is obviously for black cinema, and there was a lot of controversy about that last year massively. So it's almost like Oscars almost responded to that, kind of like, ooh,
Again, yeah, that's the
we'll
thing.
see.
They do it all the time.
The cinematography, I did like it. I think I've seen similar films like that before, but it was like that. The homosexual aspect is something that also needs to be spoken about. I think also, as you said, the main thing is it's very important in this time and age right now for these things to be addressed. That is not a lot of that in cinema. But yeah, the main thing, which you've also already said, was to me just the acting and the character progression. I loved it. Like you followed along that character without it being like a massive long waffle. It was like a very good kind of like, you could see the storyline really well. And it was just so nice with Janelle Monáe. I love Janelle Monáe so much, man. She's just like, to see her makes me so excited. Especially in this kind of Trump's America, for movies like Fences, for movies like Moonlight, and for movies like Lion was also nominated, which is also about an Indian guy. It's good that there is this still kind of an artistic cinema appreciation that at least it's like, the racism seems to be like less there than it is actually in the politics now.
What I loved about it was that how it dealt with the subject of homosexuality within Black American culture.
Yeah, which isn't really spoken about much.
Which isn't spoken about. But what I really love about this film is that like a lot of gay men will watch it.
Yeah.
And they'll feel like they've got a voice,
exactly.
Because it talks to the audience in a way, because the characters in it, it's not trying to judge them because of their flaws. They're like you see like what their lives are a product of, like the way they grow up. It was a story about like a troubled individual, not troubled in himself, but like he was going through so much. I felt so sorry for like what he was going through, and like how he was feeling, and the vulnerability behind it.
It was a difficult watch at times, though, for those reasons. It was like, you felt really like, oh, fuck, man, that sucks.
It was more about the characters and what they go through.
Yes.
And I mean, like, overall, I think it was a remarkable achievement from a director who I never heard about before this. And when you look at his filmography, it's pretty much like
must be
the same like films that he's written and directed himself. I'm wearing a do-rag out of respect. Gordon mentioned that do-rag because I do wear it. I do actually wear a do-rag.
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
I don't even know where that came from.
God.
But I do wear a do-rag at home.
Culturally appropriating. I don't think there's going to be, I doubt I'm going to see a better film this year. I think that's going to be probably the best film I've seen this year. I wonder. But I did want a little bit more. I don't know. I did. Yeah, there was like.
I agree.
Yeah. They could have gone a little bit further with certain things, but I mean, in that way, it was more true to life. It was just like you feel like that story has happened many a times. So anyway, I was thinking. I don't know. I'm thinking 9.5.
Ooh.
9.5. I was gonna give it a 10, but the reason why I was gonna give it a 10 is because I felt that as I said, I don't think there's gonna be a better film this year. There'll be ones that are on par, but I doubt there's gonna be a film that I go that was that good.
Because it was covering so much ground.
Yeah.
You felt like there was not enough time given.
Yeah.
And so with that respect, but adding to the fact that it really made me feel that feeling I get every time I watch a film and remember exactly why it is I love about films and filmmaking and the originalities that a lot of new directors bring. Overall, I would probably lean towards a solid 9 out of 10.
Cool.
A solid 9 out of 10. I mean, because it left me wanting more.
Yeah.
From the story, wanting more, but at the same time, I did leave with this really, really nice feeling that I've just almost discovered something new. But this is what I would remember the film for, not for the fact that it fucking got like mistaken at the Oscars when it got awarded. No, I would remember it for every moment I spent watching that film and just loving what I was seeing.
I doubt there's been a film as important as this for a long time, or this year, or going to come out a while. And that's why its Oscar win was even more important, because it was like, it's getting the recognition was such a really, really important topic. And so hopefully, as you say, more people are going to watch it and is going to...
Just a shame it was in the way it was. I'm just saying.
I like it.
I don't like it. I fucking hate it.
Good
I don't like it, man. I don't fucking like it. Treat everyone equally. Don't fucking treat them as a fucking joke. Stop fucking excusing it. Like, it's a mistake.
I made a mistake.
I'm making a mistake. I fucking just hit someone with my fucking car. It's a mistake, man. I wasn't looking where I was going.
No, if
Mistakes
are
just...
if it happened to a white film, you wouldn't have cared.
Because they always get fucking recognition, Jack. That's the whole fucking point.
It has nothing to do with race. This is a mistake.
Oh my God, I did... You still don't fucking get it.
No.
You don't fucking get it.
You think they got lazy?
You don't fucking
on the
get
one
it.
night.
No.
For some reason,
it's an unforgivable fucking mistake. I'm sorry. I don't think it's right. I think everyone should just be fucking angry about it. Not go, oh, it was a fucking mistake. Oh, it's fine.
Fine, you can have that.
That's fine. As well, as a white man, that's your prerogative.
Oh wow. All right.
Oh no, white man gets offended.
All right, I'm not allowed to get offended. I forgot. Sorry. No, you're privileged, white man. Your time is up. Great. So this will be the last of you ever.
Yeah.